Their tank is advancing. Keep them from destroying the flak guns.
Alright, so what is going on, everybody? My name is Joel, aka Orb. I haven't done one of these gameplay commentary things in quite some time, but now we can break that dry spell with some fresh new gameplay for the brand new Call of Duty World War II. So I was invited by Activision to come play and record and just kind of capture whatever I could capture through our maybe like an hour and a half worth of footage, and actually captured a bunch of gameplays, but the one you're watching right now is actually not mine. I had so many tech issues with my either the Elgato or the setup that I was on that I actually did not have like any of the footage that I managed to record and save. And I did have one good game that I was actually kind of you know, excited to show you guys, but it was all from nothing. I asked my friend Walter Skarsgård, who was with us with the Activision Nordic team, and he was so kind as to give me some of his gameplay. So the thing you're watching right now, the 54 kill on the new WAR Gamemode, is actually all of his, and he played actually quite phenomenal. He has some really good streaks, as you saw there in the beginning. Yeah, he's gonna switch up the guns a little bit. It's gonna be like the Garand, it's gonna be the MP44. He's gonna use a sniper at some point, so you're gonna get kind of a wide variety of different guns. So do enjoy that. So the new game mode War is actually kind of interesting. So it's kind of like a hybrid of Battlefield, Overwatch, and Call of Duty kind of all put into one. So obviously one team is attacking, one team is defending. It's all about achieving goals throughout the map. So like the first mission is you're supposed to capture some type of kind of a hard point situation. The next thing you're going to do is build a bridge, and after you build the bridge, you're going to escort a tank until the very end. This game mode is such a clusterfuck, and it's kind of like a longer game mode than we're used to in Call of Duty. So for you guys that kind of like Battlefield, you kind of like the, you know, the longer games, you are definitely going to enjoy this. Usually somewhere around like probably 15 minutes per half. So you're looking at maybe, you know, a 30-minute game of war. So that is the new game mode, and that's kind of how that all works. I think kind of the you know, the build bridging was kind of wonky. I didn't really get up like the notifications saying where to build and how to build and all that stuff. But you just have to lay near the as far as you've built on the bridge, just lay down next to it and just hold down. Well, square for console. On PC, I have no idea. Fun fact about PC is that we're actually going to get a beta. I'm not sure if you saw the tweets about that, but at some point we're going to get a beta for Call of Duty, so that's very exciting. Obviously I was not able to capture anything PC. That's not something they're going to let me do this early, and especially since PC is always ported. So the only thing I got my hands on is console, so that's kind of what we're checking out. So I like the WAR game mode. I kind of like the new addition for those people that do like the longer game modes. I don't necessarily play Call of Duty for the longer game modes. I like the quick and dirty action, but man, if you want to switch it up and kind of get, you know, when was the last time we saw vehicles in Call of Duty? So like with the tank, you can jump on and actually control the 50 cal. You cannot control like the actual tank in terms of like movement, and also like the big gun on it. You can do the 50 cal on top, but I think World War, what was it? The Call of Duty World War was like the last thing where you can actually jump in a tank and do anything with it. So that's kind of interesting. And as you can see, somewhere throughout the gameplay here is they have this barbed wire that is highlighted in red, and that means that we cannot push further on that point or we will die in like 3 or 4 or 5 seconds or something like that. And I actually don't like that. That's one of the downsides with the war game mode. I feel like I like to run and gun. I like to get behind the opponents, whether I'm, you know, attacking or defending. It doesn't really matter. I like to get around the map as quick as possible. So, you know, with that in play, obviously that's, you know, kind of to protect the spawns and kind of keep it a little bit more linear, I guess, the fights. But I feel like that kind of ruins the potential I have for doing really well. It kind of just doesn't fit my playstyle, you know, being constricted to this way of playing. It's different, and I really just got to think about how I'm playing and how I'm kind of approaching you know, approaching the game with my playstyle. So some few tweaks needed here and there, but yeah, that's one of the downsides. You guys may or may not agree. Definitely let me know in the comment section below. From what you've seen from the WAR Gamemode, obviously you can watch until the end of the video, but let me know your thoughts on this game. What is this something you're gonna get into? Is this something you thought was needed in Call of Duty? But overall, my opinions on, you know, after playing the game for about an hour and a half and capping and, you know, just playing, I like it. I think Boots on Ground is going to be something that I'm going to enjoy a lot. I think you guys are going to enjoy it a lot because people have been screaming for Boots on Ground for such a ridiculously long time. So now people cannot be displeased, okay? Now when they get Boots on Ground, I don't want to hear any complaints about exosuits not being in the game or wall running or something like that. This, you know, what you see is what you get. And it's just simply Boots on Ground, and that's what I'm gonna be most excited for in the new Call of Duty. I did not get to kind of mess around with too many different classes and weapons and score streaks and all that, since we were locked into a set amount of loadouts. And the way loadouts work in this game now is that you're gonna actually pick a loadout for infantry, airborne, I think heavy, and I'm not sure what the other ones were, but we were limited to a specific loadout, and we could not make any changes to said loadouts. And I can't show you what those loadouts were. Unfortunately, they had restrictions on what we can show and how much we can show. So this video is probably going to be everything I can show from War, and I'll see if I can grab something from the other ones if I feel like there's something I missed out on in this commentary in terms of my overall experience with the game. But I like it. I think it's going to be interesting, and you know, the fact that we got, you know, news about a PC beta is extremely exciting to me. So whether that be, you know, usually it's got to be like probably a month after, you know, console gets it, or PS4, which is usually, you know, the exclusive nowadays. Regardless, I'm just happy that we finally got a beta, because it didn't look like that in the beginning. It's gonna be amazing. I'm looking forward to the new Call of Duty. Listen, we're so many months away from what, November 3rd, but I'm still so freaking excited for this game. But guys, with that said, I'm gonna leave you guys for the rest of the gameplay, just so you can kind of take it in without my voice ruining the audio and everything. So just sit back, relax, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of the new Call of Duty? Is this something you're gonna like? Are you excited about Boots on Ground? What do you think of this new WAR Gamemode? Is this something that kind of tickles your fancy? All right, let me know in the comment section below. As always, rate, comment, do your thing, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later. Bye-bye.
That bridge must be built. They're building a bridge. Planted a bomb on our ammo supply. Keep our ammo supply safe. Deactivating the bomb. Keep them busy. There's a bomb on our ammo supply. 30 seconds left. Stop that bomb. Deactivate the bomb! 10 seconds left! Quickly! Remove the bomb! Enemies have destroyed our ammo supply. That is far from... Their tank is advancing. Keep them from destroying the flat guards. Tank is backing up. Kill the soldiers around that tank. Tank is on the move! The enemy tank is advancing. 2 minutes until our reinforcements get here. Their tank is pulling back. The tank is on the move. Tank is backing up. Hammer the infantry near that tank. Their tank is pulling back. The tank is backing up. Their tank is advancing. 1 minute left. The enemy tank is advancing. The tank is retreating. They fire on the infantry by the tank. Their tank is pulling back.